How come as soon as we get into Wales, it looks like it's about to rain? Anglesey, you can never predict the weather. Sometimes it's sunny, 1 minute it's raining, 1 minute it's windy. It's always manic. But we're heading to Anglesey now. We're hoping for a bit of rain this weekend, because I like the rain. I love Anglesey track. Let's see how we get on. I need my first win in the Caterham 310 Championship. Chad's just got ahead and I keep doing out the window to get footage. Sorry. We made it. 6 or 7 hours later, we've made it to Anglesey. What a place this is.
Come on, come here, come a little closer. Don't be afraid, no, I don't wanna hurt you. Little more, come near, let me just show you. Don't know, can't talk, let me just show you.
Let's go testing. Testing's gone well so far, to be honest. It's been pretty good. I think we found some good pace. The weather's got so much better. It was crazy windy on Thursday, like absolutely nuts. Yeah, all good.
Did you want to try anything particular, or is it just go out drives up to you?
What do you think we should change?
I think it's not the right thing to do. We throw a fucking bar in it, but I think it'll be wank. So
I think whatever we do now, we're going to go backwards, aren't we?
Yeah.
I'll see if I get bored, I'll come in. Or if it's shit.
Running through my mind with a shotgun. Running out of time, but I'm not done. Yeah, I don't need a run, it will come to me. I don't need a fight, but I keep moving, keep moving. Even what I lose, yeah, I keep moving. Put on my shoes, yeah, I keep moving. There's no room to refuse.
It's bloody windy, and it has been windy for the last few days, but on the bright side the sun has come out, but I don't know how long for. We had a sunny session for the last 2 sessions, which is really good, but I think it's put us in a full sense of security for this weekend, because I think it's going to be wet, windy and miserable. Kind of Anglesey in a nutshell, really. And the last session of testing, we got the car to perfection. Honestly, me and Dan were pulling hairs, like trying to figure out what on earth was going wrong with this car. Why couldn't we make it do what we wanted to do? And I don't think we found the problem, but we've found a really good result to make it do what it wants to do. So we're very strong through the kink, which we needed to be for this race. Turn 3, fastest bit that leads into Rocket, and that's where most of the overtaking is going to be done, or most of the defending. So if we're fast through there, then we should have a pretty good race. That's enough filming. I'm going to go home. I'm going to go get in the hot tub, have some food, refresh, ready for tomorrow. It's bloody windy. I don't know if you can hear me right now, but yeah, good day, bloody good day. Hello. Unbelievable. Anglesey, what a delight. When the weather's nice, this is a massive change from yesterday. It was
big time.
Torrential rain and wind, and now it's just beautiful, 20 odd degrees. So gonna soak it in, because I don't think it's gonna last all weekend. How was testing?
It's alright for me.
This angle's crazy.
Nah, I don't know. It was good. Learning the car still. Learning how to actually go around corners.
Dan would come out a different colour.
Yeah. I think you'll come out a different colour if you don't know what it is.
I'm looking forward to qualifying. I think we've got a really fast car. I'm excited. I could do with some winnings, because I haven't won a Caterham 310 race yet, so I'm hoping this weekend I do just that. And if not 1, maybe 2, and hopefully 3. But let's get through quali first.
Move your body till you can move.
Right, it's a bad day to be a lower. I have got DQ'd in my qualifying session, which is dumb. To scan these tyres on a tyre app, I scanned them and it didn't work. So I fully scanned the tyres. I know I scanned the tyres because I lined them up against the floor with my mechanic, and I scanned them with my phone. I pressed submit, and the internet's so bad here that I guess it didn't submit. And now I've got both my qualifying times taken away from me, which was 2 P4s, which was pretty good. And that was without a tow. So I was absolutely flying. I had so much time in the car. This is definitely was going to be my race weekend, and it's been absolutely destroyed already. So I'm not just starting from the back in race 1, but I've also got a 10-second penalty, and starting from the back in race 2. And if you don't know how long 10 seconds is, this is it in real time. It felt like an eternity. Honestly, the guys got pretty much halfway around this lap. They were completely gone. And in Caterham racing, in a 20-minute sprint, this was unbearable. I just had to put my head down, get some laps in, and try and secure some points. After 4 laps, I managed to catch a back marker. Managed to do him around the outside here, just pinned him to the inside and done a nice clean move around there. Once I got past him, 2 cars went off, had a crash. That then saved me a space. I went up the inside of Gareth Lucas, secured another place. So there's 3 places. This will be number 4 I'm going past now. I go down the inside here, he retakes me down the straight and then locks up. So that cleared another space for me, which is pretty good. Caught onto the back of this guy, went round to the left, bleeded out the brakes, went into second gear, hit the apex, job done. This is last lap now. I just have to do a desperate dive around the outside. I've tried to hold him as hard to the inside as I can. As I feed on the throttle, we bash wheels slightly, but I actually managed to keep that space all the way to the finish, so pretty happy with that. Oh, sir. We're not having a good weekend, are we? Zach had a DNF in race 1, not because of his fault, but somebody had a crash in front of him. He had nowhere to go. Oh. Sonic first race. What do you think, little man? Yeah, me too. Me too. Not sure how much of that you watched, but that was a disaster. I was last on the grid because of the tyre problem, and B, I had a 10-second delay on my start. Outrageous. Which is just like totally unfair, but rules are the rules, I guess. What's really frustrating is I know other people in the championship have had not scanned their tyres in, forgot to scan their tyres in, even though I scanned my tyres in, but they just didn't. Anyway, and they just had to start at the back of the grid. They didn't have to have a 10-second penalty as well. So I served an extended penalty for no reason, which is really frustrating. I made it up to P8, P7 in class. Pretty good. The only problem is now I've used a lot of my new tyres trying to get there, but I mean I closed the 10-second gap, plus I made another 5, so it wasn't bad.
And what you got to think is, in qualifying you actually only did 3 push laps and drove around.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I've got the pace to win this race, no doubt about it. The car feels good, I've got the pace. It's just been taken away from me, which is really frustrating.
We haven't even gone halfway through the season yet.
Yeah.
And we'll try and get some good points. Hopefully the reverse grid, if we can't get out there, reverse grid will give us a good points.
Yeah.
And then we absolutely dominate at all the other rounds, which we will, and we will triple check the tyres.
The tyres this time. We've got 2 more races tomorrow, and the idea
Hopefully
is
they're wet.
Make the way up the pack in race 2, because I start at the back, but I don't have a 10-second penalty, so I should be able to make my way up the pack, and then race 3 there'll be a reverse grid. So let's see.
Hopefully they pick your number.
Hopefully they pick my number, fingers crossed, eh? And I'll see you tomorrow morning. So this is race 2. I've got a great start. I haven't got a 10-second penalty this time. I just had to start at the back of the grid, so I knew I needed to be punchy. I need to make it through the grid as soon as I can. Cut in behind Peter Mott here. I tried to do him around the outside, but he pushes me wide. He keeps pushing me, and leaves me just a bit of the grass on the outside, but I still managed to make the move work. I tuck into this guy behind now, and I know there's going to be a great slipstream. There's plenty of cars in front of me, and I'm not really sure which way to go at this point, if I'm going to be totally honest, but the car just keeps pulling and pulling and pulling. So I slot in behind Gareth, and then I look up the inside, a gap opens, I then bleed out the brakes, and that is 5 cars made up in 3 corners or 4 corners. Harvey was super quick this weekend, but just left the door open for the inside, so I dived down there, got it tucked in, got right behind Ben, and that gave me a brilliant slipstream down the back straight where I went round the outside of him, broke as late as possible, hit down into 3rd, down into 2nd, managed to just bleed out the brakes, get onto the apex and make the move stick, as I've now got the outside. But he pokes his nose up the inside, gives me a little love tap, but I still managed to pull him out of that corner. And now there's just 6 cars in front of me and a win, so I am hungry for it. It's a bit of a gap, but I knew I could close it down. After a little while I caught the pack, I got a nice slipstream off Empson, I went round the outside of him, and to be honest I didn't expect this move to happen, but it just opened up for me. I went straight down the inside of Paul Goldstein and almost down the inside of Bianchi, but just settled in for that place for now. And now there's only 4 cars in front of me and the wins. Wilby and Bianchi are going side by side, but I just went straight for the inside. I wasn't going to take Bianchi, I was just going to follow him through, hopefully. But he tried to go around the outside of Taylor, so I think I'm going to nip down the inside, do a little block overtake here because he can't turn in. Use the momentum and pulled him into the next corner. So yeah, pretty happy with that move. It's just being optimistic and just making moves when you can. Up here, I know they've pinned each other to the inside of the track, so I can use the speed all the way around the outside. Taylor's on the outside. I just brake late, tuck in the inside, but Taylor actually gets the undercut on me and then has the inside line for the next corner, so I had to let him through. So now I am in 3rd place. This is exactly where I want to be. We've still got plenty of race to go. I follow Taylor because he's got the overspeed. Round the outside of Lars, almost round the outside of Taylor too, but not quite, and made the move stick. So now I'm up into 2nd place. Absolutely stoked with that. Lars wasn't able to get the undercut on me because he was too far aside. I managed to make that place stick. I'm in 2nd place now, going for the lead from last to 1st place. This is where I managed to get the lead. We've got a bit of a gap to the cars behind, so me and Taylor are going to try and work together and try and secure this win. A few laps go past and now it's last lap. The front 3 of us have been dicing for this whole race. Taylor takes a really optimistic dive up the inside, smashes into the side of me and runs me wide. As you can see, I don't think that was very fair, Taylor. I was trying to get him to give the space back, but he wasn't having it. So I'm going to tuck him right behind him. I knew I had to get him into rocket. My chances of 1st place had run away, which was really frustrating, but I knew I couldn't let him have 2nd. So I went straight up the inside, dived as far as I can to the left, managed to nail the braking, ran all the way to the exit of the track, made the move work. I was pretty happy I made that stick on last lap. I knew my chances of winning had gone. Taylor tried to go up the inside, but I secured a P2 from last place, so I was absolutely stoked.
Taylor backed me on last lap. You see, I would have been a win. I was right on him. Thanks. That was good.
What a drive.
Last second.
Drive.
And you got fastest lap?
Yes.
You?
Okay, let's go.
Take her on the outside of that corner.
Oh my god, like 4 of them.
It's down and I go, oh, don't do that.
Last lap on Taylor was like 3 miles back. I was like, you ain't having this.
I didn't think you were going to make that. Like, you were so far back.
Yeah. Well, that went to plan. Drinking my Capri Sun at lunch with Jan and
My hair.
Yeah, great race 2, to be honest. So we could have had a win. Win was definitely on the cards. Taylor bumped me out the way on last lap. Bit hard, but hey, that's what happens. But we were definitely on for a win. We had great pace. I mean, last to 1st, and then last to 1st with fastest lap. And then I was lined up right behind Lars on last lap to slipstream and win the race. And Taylor came up my inside, smashed wheels to wheel with me, and then knocked me wide. So I managed to secure P2, and reverse grid now, so I'm going to start P5. We could probably do the same again. We definitely starting P5 is going to be a lot easier than starting P15, and hopefully we'll get a win this time.
It's with us, we're not afraid. Look at us, no, there is nothing to discuss. I'm not okay, but I'll get up. I know the way, no, I won't stop. I know this game, I won't.
So now this is race 3, which I thought was going to be my easiest race of the day, seeing as I'm now starting in 5th because of the reverse grid and not the back. So I had high expectations for this race. I knew the car had good pace, and I really was eager for a win in this race. Come round now, Lars is up my inside, so I can't close that gap. I managed to just outpull him slightly. Now behind Harvey Lawrence, I move to the left hand side. I'm going to go all the way around Ryan Wilby as well, but he runs me off and runs all the way to the grass. Lars managed to get through. I'm like, oh man, I've got to make this move stick. I've got to come through the middle, free abreast. Now I need to be late on the brakes on the inside of Ryan Wilby. He runs slightly wide, and I managed to make that move stick. So I was pretty happy with that. I'm up into 4th place, but as you see, Taylor is already checked out. He made a 2nd gap over the 1st lap, and as you can see, the slipstream just really wasn't working for me. I'm not sure why. Lars managed to get away, and I'm just trying to hold on to it. I'm braking as late as I can, in a straight line, trying to be as late as possible, up the outside of Bianchi, but I just don't have the rear end grip. I know I've used the best of my tyres in race 1 and race 2, and I just really struggled with pace, straight line speed, as well as getting digs out of corners. As you can see here, I managed to just about catch up with Lars. He dropped off the back of the pack. I've got a nice slipstream here, good exit, go around the outside. Me and Lars, I'm waving at him to say let's catch up, let's work together, and that's exactly what we tried to do. But we just both really struggled with pace. I don't know what it was. There was a side wind and the wind had changed direction, but you can see the amount he managed to gap me down that straight rather than me gap him. We were almost wheel to wheel into the braking zone where he managed to gap me by like 2 car lengths before he started braking. So yeah, I really struggled. Lars gets a massive tank slapper on out of that corner and I'm like, oh okay, thank you, I'll come through. So without me knowing, this is now last lap and I've just let Lars walk straight past me. I didn't make it hard for him. I didn't try and re-attack him into the braking zone. I just thought, let's keep catching these guys. And I was really frustrated at the end to realise that was the last lap, because I could have definitely made that a lot harder for him to overtake. I could have done plenty of different things with breaking the toe or slowing down pre-apex to kind of make him slow down and the toe less effective. But I just didn't know it was last lap. I must have missed it. The only reason I realised is because he went defensive, so I went super late on the brakes. So I saw my timer, it said 20 seconds. I was like, oh god, I've missed my last lap. But I tried everything I could. I threw it in really late there, made a tiny bit of contact, wasn't able to do like any undercut or anything like that, and that's where I finished the race P4.
Looked up, look at that. Can't stop the man cleaning.
Yeah. That's exactly how to explain this
Yeah.
weekend. Right, not the weekend we expected. Started off the worst weekend I've ever had in motorsport ever. So, I mean, at least we improved. I mean, we showed our pace in race 2, absolutely smashed it. Was leading the race at one point, but came P2 in the end after starting from last. So, very happy with that. Race 3, on the other hand, just a bit disappointed. Car felt a bit slow. Like, I know everyone says that, but just had no straight line speed. I know the rear tyres had gone off as well. I know other people had newer tyres than me. That comes into consideration, but it just lacked a bit of oomph, which is a bit frustrating. The wind dropped. I don't know if that made a difference, but it just felt like a procession. We all kind of stayed behind each other. The gap stayed the same, and we finished the race as that. And then on my behalf, I didn't realise it was the last lap. So I let Lars in front of me, and I just moved over, let him go through, and I didn't even challenge him. So yeah, a bit disappointed actually, but nevertheless. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you at Croft.
Get this thing all fixed up.
Where's it been?